Oh yeah. Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros. Lucha Bros, Mexicans, Zero Miedo, and whatnot. Oh, oh god, this match. Bravo to all involved. Bravo to all involved. Oh god. If Lights Out is their version of Unsanctioned, I'm just gonna say it. Steel Cage match is their version of Hell in a Cell with how they made this match. Oh man. So the Young Bucks have been on a very arrogant, very cocky streak since they turned heel and joined up with Kenny Omega following their 6-man tag team match against Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers when they turned on Jon Moxley and joined the dark side of the Elite. And so far, no conflicting morals in them whatsoever about, Hangman. They've kind of set their place already, but I'm pretty sure they'll start doubting once, considering what happened after this match. I'm pretty sure they're going to start losing faith in Don Callis. The Lucha Brothers got this magnificent entrance, but before we get to that, they won an Eliminator tournament, much like how Kenny Omega won his Eliminator tournament that got into the world title picture, and the Lucha Bros had some phenomenal matches going on, and sure enough, they got to this. Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks in a battle for the ages. Bravo. Got a big entrance, the Lucha Bros did. It was so freaking awesome. And Mikey Ruckus was even involved in it, so that makes it even more awesome. And the Young Bucks got their big entrance, but the Lucha Bros won entrance of the night, I feel. And this match, oh god. This match was made a steel cage match by Tony Khan, the Khan of wrestling right now. I mean, like, there's Nick Khan, but no one talks about that. But no one talks about that guy. Wow, feeling enraged. But oh man, this was awesome. Rey Fenix proved once and for all he is in fact made of rubber. I'm still on that opinion that they secretly have a doctor backstage paying their getting their clients, spending lots of money on rubber surgery to get their bones converted to rubber with how they convert their bones. Because there's no humanly possible way anyone can move like that. Even Rey Mysterio, I feel, couldn't move like that. Even when he was in his prime, I could still make sense of it. But when I see Rey Fenix, I'm like, how is he doing that? Can anyone explain to me how is he doing that? And they're just stealing the show. This was classic wrestling. This was classic modern day experience wrestling of insanity, rubber, and whatnot. I mean, I don't know how you could. I don't even. They couldn't top this. Punk and Darby and Kenny Omega and Christian. Yeah, they were not going to top this. I even went out and gave my own personal ratings and gave it 6 stars. So here's the thing, I do a rating system sometimes for wrestling events like AEW, and I go by the Dave Meltzer metric system, but my own opinion, where if he goes ahead and goes beyond 7, then I'll add that to the rule. But right now it's up to 7 stars, and there's no match yet that is 7 stars yet in my personal rating in the NRE rating system match yet. Like, that could change down the road, but we'll see how they take that. We'll see how far wrestling can go. But I gave this match a 6 stars and whatnot. I'm probably gonna make it up to at least 10. If Dave Meltzer ever goes beyond 10, then we're gonna have a problem. But yeah, oh god, it's just this is just a great match. Like, they had everything you need, the history, the continuity, the violence it needed to be. And that's the great thing about this match, is how violent it got. Ultra violence, even without the lights out. I'm pretty sure they would have been told by the US government in Maryland, by the state government of Maryland, to be like, no, we can't have this barbarism. Lucha Libre style versus Young Buck style, as I call it these days, because the only way to describe the Young Bucks' wrestling style is just basically go insane. And everyone was chanting for the Lucha Bros, and everyone wanted the Lucha Bros to win. Like, there was a huge conflict for people. Like, did they want the Lucha Brothers to win, or did they want Santana and Ortiz to win? Because considering the circumstances surrounding how they're getting closer to Arthur Ashe Stadium, it's like, okay, do we give them to the Lucha Bros, or do they give them to Santana and Ortiz? And they went with something else, but I'll get to that. And the Young Bucks, they try to use everything they can. They get Brandon Cutler to help out and just bring in a $6,000 shoe with thumbtacks on it, because we got to go for as much edgy overlordness as possible. And Fenix, I called it in my ATW View podcast I joined up in, that they were going to go violent on this, mainly because it's freaking Rey Fenix. They were going to go up the top and he was going to do some insane dive, and somehow Penta got back up instantly. Yeah, I know we could just say that he no-sold that, but it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure you should be a little staggering in reality, because I don't know how you can fake that to some people, unless he's just very high on adrenaline. Pretty sure he's high on the adrenaline and blood's pouring out of his face, and he's getting the blood pumping through his head. And they start doing super kick, it's a super kick party. And yeah, they gave me what I kept saying for years, a super kick quadruple, where they all super kick each other and knock each other out, because of course that happens. And Rey Fenix once again proves that he is world champion contender status. He's world champion status by now, with the lucha moves that he has. And Penta very bloodied up at this point, and they try and go for the mask, and that's very, very taboo in Lucha Libre Mexican culture when it comes to their mask. And so the Young Bucks being bastard heels and whatnot, but they got there. They got to that match and they tore it down, stole the show. Like, all the matches that followed were good, but there was no way you could top that. Like, you're being told, hey, Women's Battle Royal, I need you to follow this. Okay, we got someone, but I don't think it would be enough to really top the quality of that. And then they have to be told, and then everyone else has to follow up on that match and be like, oh god, how are we going to follow up on that? Like, we'll probably go insane, but we're probably not going to top that. And plus, we still have a fiery crowd, so we still win in that regard. And then we get the ending. After Rey Fenix does his jump off the cage because he's just that insane. Originally, they were going to do a double stop on it, which I'm pretty sure would have really shattered his Matt's skull. Nick stops that event from happening, and then tries to quickly scale up the cage, but only gets kicked down to the mat. And then Phoenix crossbodies down. Penta and Phoenix do a quick spike pile driver on Nick, as Phoenix goes and stomps on Matt, who tries to stop it, and we get the cover 1, 2, 3, and the Lucha Bros win, and to become the new AEW World Tag Team Champions. And they are now, we got it, we made it, everybody, we made it. And Don Callis is like, I think that's illegal. And everything the Bucks threw failed. Everything they tried failed. They couldn't do it. Everything, even with the help of Brandon Cutler, it ultimately backfired. And the Young Bucks, in their iconic nowadays bios, because they want to be like Becky Lynch, wrote in all Spanish saying this, in Espanol, all saying, "Congratulations, but we are destined to fight forever. We're destined to do this forever." And the Lucha Bros are now the tag team champs, but you gotta be careful, Lucha Bros, to probably have a New York street fight on your hands with Santana and Ortiz, because New York represent! And whatnot. But it's gonna be insane. Even like during the match, Matt Jackson clearly is high. I'm pretty certain, because he licks the thumbtacks. Yeah, he licks the thumbtacks. Yeah, I don't know how he's not bleeding right then and there. But they tore it down. They tore it down. Like, oh god. I wish we got this kind of tag team wrestling on the main roster in WWE. Like, I know I'm talking about WWE at the moment, but like, come on, you have the talent there. Well, you kind of did. You butchered all of them and or fired them. But come on, if you invested into these tag team matches like you did in the Attitude Era, you would probably top this. Because when WWE allows themselves to try, and I mean like really try, they can be the best at what they do. But now it's like, can they really bring their best? Because AEW is kind of bringing their best right now. And people even were saying, like, I feel like I underpaid for this. This is so much good quality in wrestling for us. And we're paying $50 for this. I love that. I love that I can get my money's worth on that. And this is probably their best pay-per-view today. I'll just say here. I know I still got some more ways to go with the videos on AEW all-out event matches, but yeah, this was fucking fantastic and magical moment. The Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks have insane chemistry. I can't believe what they're going to do next. Like, I know they're going to fight again, but it's probably going to be for a while, because remember, it took about 2 years for Santana and Ortiz to fight the Young Bucks again in a straight up 2-on-2 match and not 6-man or 8-man tag team match, which is telling. And they almost won had the Good Bros not gotten involved. But loving it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Loving every moment of it. Loving every moment of it. So it's only a matter of time till we get a rematch between these two teams down the road. But right now, the Lucha Bros, congratulations on your new big title reign. It's time to take control of the tag team division. And I'm wondering what the Young Bucks are going to do. Right now, they look to be on good terms with the Elite right now, but I'm pretty sure they're now on borrowed time, because if they can't get those tag belts back, they're going to probably be backstabbed, and then they're going to have to, like, somehow work this out, because there's probably never going to get Adam Page to trust them again, even though he clearly was ready to apologize for all his bad behavior. But the Young Bucks and Kenny made sure not to have that happen, because then they would get emotional, and Kenny can't have that. He needs to protect his throne. But yeah, they have lost their big stranglehold on the tag team division. Now they have only Impact tag titles with the Good Brothers, and they have the World title and the Mega Championship of AAA. And it's only a matter of time until Kenny loses that and the Good Brothers lose that again. So we're gonna have to see where that goes. Well, everyone, this was Neo Reality Entertainment, the WrestleVerse, presenting the Lucha Bros, Mexicans, Zero Miedo. We'll see you in the ring versus the Young Bucks at AEW All Out 2021 Steel Cage Match Barbarianism. And feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other content in the description below. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you all next time. Peace and take care, everybody, and have a good day.